Hey there everyone, welcome to a new throwback review on Thursday. So as my latest videos, I'll keep this kind of short and just go directly to the points that brought you to this video. So where and how much is Cartomancy before we even get into anything? You could buy this at your local magic store for now because the Penguin Magic and Vanishing Ink don't offer it. So look at the side of your local magic store. My local magic store in the middle of nowhere has it. So I'm sure that some shops in the US are going to carry it as well. So don't fret on that. If you're really interested, I'm sure you can find it. If not, you can buy directly from Alakazam UK. They still have it in stock. So how much is it? It's 30 US dollars, or in Canadian for me, it's $42. And in the UK, I think it's 17.99 or 19.99 pounds. So take that in mind. So what is the effect? The effect is kind of a prediction type effect. So essentially, someone's going to select one of these cards. They're going to select one. They're going to keep it for a moment. You're going to ask them to shuffle a deck, or depending, we'll talk to that in a few seconds about how the way you handle the trick. But they could shuffle the deck or give it a cut or say stop. And essentially, they're going to stop on one card. And that card is going to match the prediction, and you're going to have an impossible prediction or a lucky event, depending how you want to do this. If you want to do this really like mystifying, you can say that this was a lucky token and they can keep this with them in their wallet or their purse to be like a lucky memento and give them luck for the rest of the week or as long as they keep it or whatever. So that's essentially the main effect, is the card that they stop on or they select will always match the card they pick from the set of scratch cards. So what do you get with your purchase? As I got it right now recently, I got just the refills because I previously owned the whole set. So I already knew how it worked. I already knew everything. So I just bought the refills, and these were $9 US for 40 of them. I bought 2 sets. But if you don't have the effect, and of course you're going to need the instructions and everything, it comes with 1 set of scratch cards. It comes with a DVD because as most of the effects I'm going to review on Thursdays are DVD effects because they are old. And it comes with a PDF of the meaning of the cards if you want to do like a really deep, cartomancy effect. It comes with a few gimmicks and a normal deck of cards because you could do this, as we're going to talk in the next section, with either a gimmick deck or a non-gimmick deck, depending on you. So you also get a video, like I said, the disc, and that's around 47 minutes, and it's going to teach you everything you need to know about the trick. Now about difficulty. The difficulty for this effect is truly from beginner to advanced. It really depends how you want to do it. The selection of the card here, of the scratch card, is completely free. So this completely is zero effort. They pick just one, and you know automatically what it is because they are marked. So you're going to know what card they chose. So from that point on, it depends to you. Do you want to force a card in a super fancy way to make it hard? Be my guest. You want to do it with just a simple, procedure? Be my guest. You want to do it with something a little bit that's not hard, not easy, something more intermediate? Be my guest. So the difficulty really depends on you. Do you want to use the gimmick deck he provides you and be super clean, super fair, and super easy? Be my guest. So essentially, the difficulty in this trick is really up to you. How hard do you want to make it on yourself, or how easy do you want to make it on yourself? It all depends on your performance style and how do you want to perform this trick. So now, is this trick usable, and when and where can you use it? So yes, this is usable as long as you want to carry around the scratch cards. You don't need to carry the full stack. If you don't want to carry the full stack, you could probably just get a dozen of them and just carry these ones and then have them select from this dozen, which is still enough choice. Like if I found these out for you, this is still enough choice for you to believe that it is truly random. So, and a deck of cards. You don't necessarily have to go a deck of cards because you could borrow one, or you could do it with apps from your phone if you have them, or you could try and do it through psychological forcing because there are some cards available to you that are easy psychologically forced in the set. So there's options for you to, as the difficulty of how usable this is. So you can make it as easily accessible to you, or as I mentioned, as hard as you want. If you want to do it with just, 5 billets and try and go for an incredible psychological force, then yeah, it's just going to take the space of 5 scratch cards and that's it. And where can you perform this? This can be performed essentially anywhere. As I said, it packs depending on your needs. And I think this could be done at parties, weddings, corporate events. You could even do it as a parlor show at the beginning of your evening. I'm kind of giving you a routine here. You could have someone say, I really feel a connection with you in, pre-show or even before you start, and say, I want you to pick one of these because I feel that we have a connection, that you're going to be extremely lucky today. They pick one. And then during your show, you ask, who picked one? Can you please come up on stage? And you go on from there. So there's a lot of options here for you to play around with and when and where to use it. Is the effect practical? Yes. Again, I'm kind of, like a broken machine. Depends on you. How practical do you want it to be? This is truly gonna be dependent on you and how much skill or how low skill do you want this effect to be, because it's truly adaptable to you. Do I recommend this effect? There's only a simple answer for this, and it is yes. This is something that I do perform, something I really like, because these look really professional. I know for some people these may look cheesy or whatever. This effect I think came out 10 years ago. And I know you may think, oh, this looks a little bit cheesy or whatever. I don't feel like it looks cheesy. That really is something that many people do not see often. I want to ask you, when was the last time you saw something like this? When was the last time someone presented you something like this? Probably the answer is never. So this is really something unique and strange for your spectators, and they're going to get to keep it at the end. And every time they're going to see this scratch card in their wallet, their purse, or if they throw it, I guess they won't see it. But if they keep it, every time they're going to see this card, they're going to think of your performance and of you. So you're going to give them with something lasting and something really, really interesting that they're probably not going to see ever again in their life. So I feel that this truly is an incredible effect. I know this may not be for everyone. I know this, this type of kind of prediction may feel cheesy to some if you're a purist or whatever, but I truly feel that this is something that you should give a try and that you should maybe put in your arsenal. It's quite cheap, and I feel that once you get it, you're going to instantly buy refills because you're going to do this a lot. So let's just give this and wrap up the video with a verdict. For me, this is a practical effect that is completely able to be tuned to your own performance style and your own difficulty level and, vision on magic. So for me, this is a simple 9.5 out of 10. I won't give it a 10 because, a 10 for me is a jaw dropper. This is quite a simple effect, but the fact that you get to give this away and leave someone with a memento that costs you probably like 50 cents is maybe even less. I think this is like 15 cents or 18 cents per piece, is something that I do value and I do like to do. So that's my verdict on it. I hope you enjoyed. I look forward to another video on a Thursday. It's kind of a throwback review. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this, even if you have the effect, maybe it's just going to make you buy a new gimmick or, refills, or just, revisit the effect. And that's all I want. I have things in my drawers that I probably don't even know I still have. So seeing people do some reviews on that, I'm like, oh my God, I do have that. Let me go check it out again. And yeah, thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, and most importantly, leave me a comment. Ask me questions about the effect. Ask me anything you want. Of course, I won't reveal the method or anything, but ask me questions of maybe you even have an idea of how to perform it or your skill level. Maybe you're just a beginner in magic and you're worried that even the beginner level tricks are going to be a little bit too hard for you. Ask me anything you want. So thank you for watching. I truly appreciate you spending your time with me, and see everyone in my next video. I don't want to jinx this, but my next video will probably be a review on Supernova by Dwayne Williams. So stick around for that and see everyone in the next one. Bye bye.